Good evening, everybody. This is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Okay, fellas, for this video for this evening, I have for you a fun build I've been toying around with. This is a 1971 Boeing F4B04 by Hasegawa, 1/32 scale. This is the Boeing all-metal biplane shipboard naval fighter. This thing here is flown off of the USS Saratoga, which is pictured down below. I purchased this kit at F.W. Woolworths. I came home from leave. I always go in there because that's my favorite hobby shop. They have everything in there. Back in those days, a lot of you fellas out there are close to my age, remember old stores like that, know exactly what I'm talking about. But for younger fellas out there, you guys missed it all. And Hasegawa was very, very new. The first kit by Hasegawa that I bought was the SOC-3 Seagull at 1/72 scale. And I was very, very impressed with the kit. I've never seen such intricate tooling before. But now the tooling now of that kit nowadays is pretty well ancient compared to what they got going on now. But at the time, it sure superseded a lot of the domestic kits. Okay. I got this, like I said, I think it's about November of 1971 when this kit first came out, and I bought it. And I didn't build it yet at all. This is the first time it's been out. I just got this out of storage the other day, and I've been working on this thing off and on now for about a week now, and decided it's time to build it. And as you can see, Frankie Day is here, there, and everywhere. And it's winter time, and just keep myself busy, guys, and keep myself in shape. Keep me guys inspired. Okay, now this here is the Boeing Aircraft Company made this. This was probably based off the old Stearman, the Stearman SRC-3 biplane, and I guess the Boeing Aircraft Company got ideas from that and made their own. This thing was the first all-metal biplane that was ever purchased by the Navy. Actually, it was designed at the time. This aircraft came out in very early 1932, and the fuselage is all macaloid. It's all manicure coal. I can't pronounce it, guys, excuse me. It's all metal skins on it, and the kit's a dandy of a kit, and I've seen them in model shows in years past, and they're very, very pretty. You don't give it very much option in the instructions of the kit, but as to the instructions, it's basically obsolete text compared to today. That's all it is to the engine. That's how you close up the fuselage and everything. Detail's pretty good. I'll tell you, fellas. Back in the day, this thing came out. It was Model of the Year on Scale Model magazine. This thing here, it was a very beautiful airplane when it was all done, and it was the detail in this thing is very exceptional, very, very exceptional. The pilot looks pretty dire, but what the hey, you know, a good artist brush and take your time, make them shine, and he'll look just as spiffy as if he was made to fly it. There it is, finished by the company's model. And like I say, guys, this thing is a very old kit. I had it for a long time. Okay, we're going to move the box and show you the build. How she's carrying. The wing is not glued on, fellas. It comes off. I just got done priming it last night. I'm going to go ahead and give this thing a gloss coat of lacquer, clear lacquer. That way when I put the paint on it, it's nice and smooth finish. Because these things were spit and polished. They weren't weathered. Back in the 1930s, and anything in the Navy all the way from the 20th century up to the 30s before World War II got started. Same thing with England and other nationalities. It was all spit and polish. Everything was presto clean, Santo. Everything was just perfect and clean. These things here were very, very clean. They shined the nice gray finish on the fuselage, and you got the chrome yellow on top. So like I say, guys, I primed this thing. There's no imperfections at all. She's ready for the paintwork, the finished paintwork. Before I do that, I'm going to give this thing a blast of clear lacquer. Let it dry 24 hours. Then I'll go ahead and apply my paint on it. So I should have this thing done probably about 4 or 5 days from now. On the Nelly Bell, on the nail, I should have her done probably by tomorrow. So I'll probably be posting a video either tomorrow or Sunday for certain. And I got a lot of other stuff coming your way too. Okay, over here, we'll zoom in a little closer here. Oh, wrong way, buddy boy, wrong way. Here's a pipe to give you over here. Looks pretty dire. I put them together last night just for fun. Still needs a little more sanding right here. I ran into a problem with this guy. I don't know what to do. But he sits pretty low in the seat. He's missing an arm. They give me an arm that's posable on here. So when he sits down inside the fuselage, this is about as much as you're going to see of the guy. You're going to see him from shoulder to the top of his head. You're not going to see his arm. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this bad boy and pop him inside the fuselage. And I looked all over, but I could not find the arm. I must have dropped it somewhere. I haven't stepped on that lately. I've been hunting that thing all day. I cannot seem to, the love of life of me, to find out where it went to. You know, I know I did well open the box a few times at the old house. I probably got have lost it there. I really don't know, but like I say, he's not going to be sane, so he'll be a one-armed pilot. Okay, this is beginning to the motor right here I got going here. I've got all the exhaust baffles right here. They'll stick in. And the fuselage, he goes in about like this. Fits like that. But it's really crazy. The same thing on the F11C Ghost Hawk. On the 1/32 scale Curtis F11C Hawk. Let me give you this cowling here. On my old Hasegawa cat that I built before, on my F11C Ghost Hawk, Helldiver, what it was, I glue this thing together like this. It will not fit in there. This has got to be built, glued around the engine like this. There's a certain way how that thing fits. It's really crazy. And they give you a handsome little plaque right here too. I painted the inside of the cowling chromate green because they were that color at that time. They didn't change the interior green. This is all before World War II, guys. This is back in the 30s. So I got the engine I got to address. I got a lot of detail I'm going to put in there. I'm going to put some wiring in there too, for the hell of it. I'll spend some more time on it. And I got to paint the governor ring right here. I got to paint that gray. The wings, all fabric surface is going to be all aluminum, like Salvary aluminum, which is aircraft aluminum, dope color. And the tail feathers are optional. This thing can Could be any kind of carrier. It could be the Saratoga, it could be the Lexington. It's just one of the two. I don't think be flown off any other carrier but the Lexington or Saratoga. They didn't make too many of these. Now, as a technical note, Boeing also made its other cousin, just like this. Is designated as the P-12E. United States Army Air Corps requisitioned those to them. They use those. The only difference between the P-12E and the F4B, the P-12, the tail's a little shaped a little differently. They don't have that big old radio mast like this does. So that big old mast fits over in here, comes up. Yeah, like the tail will. It's a lot more different than the F4B. I've got the P-12 too. I was so impressed with this kit. I bought that too. I may build that one of these days. But anyway, that's another build. That's another build I got going, and there'll be a final reveal for that probably one day next week, maybe. And I got a lot of stuff going on, fellas. I got the Battleship Maryland going, 1/700 scale. I've been taking with that on. I've been building about 3 or 4 at a time, guys. I got the Albatross over here behind me, and it's I got some filler on there, so I'll let it set for a while. Ain't no rush on that. I got a lot of stuff going. Then I'll get back on the ship scale. I'll get my hood going, and I'll get the HS Victory going, and get that going. And right over here, I got my B-25 right there. 1/32 scale. Hong Kong models. So I'll be building that. Okay, guys, that's the conclusion of the fun build video 1 of the Boeing F4B. And this is going to be the end of me for the night because the whole Frankie Day's getting tired. I got a big day tomorrow Saturday. And when I get done that, I go to work. Okay. That's about do it. So I should have the final reveal for the Nell. I should have that for you probably, let's shoot for Sunday. Sunday's a lot better. I'll have it done for you Sunday. And I'll post some pictures on Facebook too. And that's for the F4B. Next week sometime we should have a final reveal for that. And I'll probably have a video for you on my USS Maryland. And I'll have that for you too, 1/700 scale. Boy, it's a tiny model. A lot of parts. And you'll be seeing that probably in a couple of days. Okay, that's about all shaken for tonight for Frankie Day here. And I hope everybody's safe. And I hope everybody's going to be prepared for a wonderful weekend. If you do go out, please wear a mask. I'll practice safety as much as you can. Protect yourselves and your family and your friends. And always wash your hands. And wear your mask. Take care of mama. Take care of little ones. Take care of yourself. Be aware of your surroundings. Spend wisely. Buy yourself a model. Sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. I have a couple live action jobs coming up for you. Probably in a day or two. Okay, this is Frankie Day, Frankie Day Models signing off. I love you guys. Thanks very much for your wonderful candor and your wonderful comments. I'm very honored. Thank you very much, fellas. God bless you all.